Hey there! What do you know? What do you think? What do you say? I'm Vitalis and welcome back to another episode of Caffyeen'D. The holiday season is here. Decorations, gifts, food, that holiday vibe, and of course, Mariah Carey. Who doesn't love the daily reports about trees under attack by crazy cats, cranberry sauces that belong in the underworld, and impulse buys that, surprise, end up in the shame basket? Personally, I adored this time of year. Seriously, I've loved it since I was a kid. Still, you grow up and some of that magic stays behind in the memories. Though I won't complain about getting a bonus. Anyway, if the magic isn't quite the same, then what is Christmas really about? The first thing that screams Christmas at you is the decorations. They're on the shelves starting December 1st. No wait, November? Actually, I haven't seen them in October. Whatever, Christmas now comes in early access mode. Trees, wreaths, ball, figurines, advent calendars, bells, lights, stockings, candles, mugs, tablecloths, blankets, air fresheners, doormats, even the toilet paper is more festive than you. The only reason to buy holiday toilet paper is so you can announce it proudly at dinner. Excuse me, I'm off to my very Christmassy bathroom with my very Christmassy toilet paper. Many very Christmassy thanks. Decor can turn a home into a beautiful Christmas story. It's a chance to transform your space and go full on holiday zen. And yes, for a few days you feel peaceful, joyful, and ready to string lights in every corner of your place. Until January hits and you wake up to the electricity bill. So, is Christmas about the decorations? Not exactly. Christmas music doesn't play, it takes over. It arrives in November like Mariah thawing out. It smiles at you from the speakers and says, even if your brain is still in October. There are songs about family, gifts, love, heartbreak, peace, winter, and even the Grinch. Then there are the absurd classics, grandmas getting run over by reindeers, and fish that apparently ignore dry laws. Hey, I don't judge. Take whatever you want with moderation. Just watch out for the grandmas, alright? Who doesn't love that mix of angels, sleigh bells, and an attitude that follows you even through the grocery line when you just wanted your very refined fruitcake for the party? Only to find yourself in a full-on holiday musical where even the fruitcake tastes good. The nice thing is some songs act like a pause. They slow you down, make you stroll under warm lights with cinnamon in the air. For a few minutes, everything softens, and you remember why those melodies exist in the first place. So, is Christmas about the music? Not exactly. Think limited time offer tags that read, buy now or feel guilty. Wrapping so delicate it needs surgery to open, and the silent therapy of unwrapping it in one smooth move. Utterly cathartic. Gift exchanges are a kind of test. A sentence of days filled with anxiety, trying to pick something original and thoughtful, only to end up receiving socks or underwear you pretend to adore. But it's not all bad. When someone gives a gift with attention, not price, when it screams, I thought of you, that hits a heart. Some people have the talent of remembering what you like, and that is precious. So, is Christmas about the gifts? Not exactly. Friends gather to binge movies they've seen 1,000 times, go shopping and buy absolutely nothing useful, and end up at a party full of carols and impromptu karaoke. Family drama doesn't take a holiday though. There's always the eternal battle for grandma's territory. A true Game of Thrones where the apple salad is the weapon of choice. And sure, during dinner the awkward questions arrive. The I'll get more eggnog technique and the diplomatic smiles never fail. But beyond that, there's something different in the air. It's oddly calmer. People let their guard down a bit and don't feel as shy about showing affection, saying what they feel or hugging without asking. And even if it's brief, those moments are worth living and holding on to. So, is Christmas about friends and family? Not exactly. Okay, if it's not the gifts, not the decorations, not the music, not friends or family, then it must be the holiday spirit, right? That phenomenon where everyone seems to walk around with a soundtrack nicer and ready to star in their own holiday special. Sometimes it's real. Other times it feels like a temporary spell forcing smiles 24/7. There's a quiet pressure to feel good, smile more, enjoy everything. And that can be tiring, especially when your mood didn't get the holiday memo. But if you don't feel the hype, relax. That doesn't automatically make you the Grinch, you know? Maybe for a lot of people this is the only time of year they let themselves be joyfully emotional, show excitement without shame, and drop their guard a little. As if the season gives them temporary permission to be softer, more expressive, more human, without needing to explain it. Also, it's the end of a long year full of misadventures, right? Oh boy. So, is Christmas about a holiday spirit? You know the answer. Not exactly. Well, looks like it's almost closing time. But first, pick an ornament and let's see what it says about you.
3, 2, 1.
Christmas balls. You're practical, responsible, and emotionally steady. Until someone moves one thing out of place. You like to feel in control even when everything is clearly chaos. Lights. You don't decorate, you set the mood. If you're good, everything shines. If you're off, it shows. You live somewhere between everything looks so nice and please notice me a little. Star. You're the friend everyone asks for advice. Not because you have all the answers, but because you bring calm. You carry symbolism, expectations, and an annual tiny existential crisis. Garlands. You're emotionally multitasking. You connect people, stories, and drama. Nobody thanks you, but without you, everything falls apart. And oddly enough, you're the first that notices it. Bells. Your energy announces you. You don't mean to make noise, you just pass by and something jingles. People want you near because you bring life, even if they don't know how to turn your volume down.
Time!
Christmas is not perfect, and maybe it never was. It's not just the decorations, not just the songs, not the gifts, not even the family, the friends, or that thing we call the holiday spirit. What if Christmas wasn't one single thing, but many things at once? After all, everyone experiences it in their own way, and not everyone should feel forced to live it the same. What if Christmas is about finding a little peace amid its own imperfections? About letting ourselves decide what it means to us, giving our own value to what really matters, one that no one else can define or take away. Maybe then, just once a year, we could stop fighting with ourselves, accept that things rarely match how we imagined them, and choose the place they have in our lives. Maybe then we can let ourselves enjoy the laughs we still have to laugh, the hugs still waiting to be given, the food and gifts we share, and the memories that, without noticing, we're already starting to keep. For me this year, Christmas will be a pause, a moment to look calmly, to be grateful for what was, for what is, and leave room for what might still come. And now tell me, what is Christmas for you? Would you want to give it a new meaning? Or maybe just let it be without forcing it? I'll read you in the comments. I promise I'll do it with a cup of coffee in hand and zero judgment. And before we go, I want to share these beautiful drawings I've received. This gorgeous and suspiciously sexy piece is by Jelly Z.
Look at me, these muscles only come from running a cafe.
The expressions headed through are incredible. That hyena with wave vibes? Yeah, that's me. Deeply representative. Here we have a latte Jitsu masterpiece, because obviously this is now a martial art. Made by my bro, the good Mark. And what about this well-behaved and festive drawing by Chris? An example of composure, elegance, and holiday spirit. And then there's this other one, also from Chris. This one belongs on the naughty list, don't you think? Thank you so very much for these gifts, guys. I appreciate them a lot. Thanks for keeping me company during this little moment, for sitting with me in the cafe, and for sharing this space, even from afar. See you next time, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, as merry as it can be.